I mean, I correct a few facts here. So, Pastor Victor, one of the things for last year money, when Dr. Tita come for even try for ask loan, will not be giving the loan from National Treasury. So I just want to put the facts clear for here. So, but guess what? Me, I believe one person where I be telling me they canceled the show because there was no money for sponsor the refugee day last year. Now doctor say no. We know if we cancel this show, it means we are not. We need to give hopes for we refugees. So he go use the he get them for at least feed a few people them. So now so it happened last year. So this year, and when it drew it was so much noise from people who were busy taking from the revolution instead of sewing in. People that spend their time making phone calls, begging money from left and right. Instead of them keeping quiet, they were catching him. But guess what? So this year, thank God, a few of us decided that we want to come join in and give hope to our refugees. And that's the work that you all saw. Of course, it's Friends of Ambazonia. That way, nobody will be insulted again. The money came from Friends of Ambazonia. I'm begging all of you. So please, nobody is trying to take over anything because I heard a very funny audio out there. Oh, Dr. Tita can never be president. Dr. Tita doesn't want to be president. He has never wanted to be president. Dr. Tita is a very successful businessman. And for when I did talk, Dr. Tita could talk his story, say, he come America, he get political asylum because of this struggle. And for that reason, he's so into this struggle. I wish say all we people the way they America, almost everybody with the America will not get na political asylum. And when I use now when I brother where they die, when I use my brother they for refugee camp, can't talk them and at the truth, na so they give on papers. But when I take the papers, when I don't look back for who side when I be get. Because instead of when I go for so back, say the people that they fight me, they continue for fight. The one they did for refugee camp, they know if it come America, made them continue for get something for chop. When I turn, when I back on the same people the way when I use that story forget when I prepare our white man country. But guess what is somebody like Dr. Tano forget them. So when it is sowing money for place where he harvest, he reap from. I don't know where to be all this noise up and down for. So we job for you now for witty. For say we did try for push me instead of anybody for the waste energy, call my name or you should know you for you on the way that people don't give you a job, you did teach you for they take your money job, just the show your money now. Of like people don't give you money, me you be your house, just the be your house now. The rest of us will still get conscience. But we still did remember the one where they don't die, the one that they suffer. We not they put money because say we define position. God already position we. The fact say I wake up today and see another day in a position where God don't position me. So I be just want to talk for you. I go there for this show and I will give my comment on and off. But I be just want to thank Dr. Tita for spearhead in coordination with the Friends of Ambazonia. Say if instead of Muna for the West Time talk, they come they plenty for Nigeria. They plenty, they Ghana, people they scatter all over. We go once me put them bring picture when you to be go do some other thing for the other side. More can show 'em. If you be do some other, imagine say 20 people they be there like Friends of Amazonia. Imagine they for touch over 20 camps. So instead of una for the talk blah for people that they try for do something, una do una own thing. But for the cause people that if you the cause of man, you need the call and them say you don't colo. Because now only colo person they call man morning afternoon even the man need the respond, you didn't call his name. Do something with that time we get them. Write letter. Even if you did for home front, you hear me now. You can write letter for home front for President Trump. Wait till when I read them for that banner. Friends of Amazonia, that we refugee for Nigeria, they crisis me, President Trump, me help them. Me help them, me then get their independence. Who want to stay for some money in own country? So if you did for home front, if you did for any state for America, you did for Europe, I beg, instead for sure they make audio for the insult people that they do their work, try for create something for do and too. Because if plenty of we will do different things, it go round. Than for people that for the sure they find anything with some person do for talk. When you talk, now my money, I saw I'm for Friends of Amazon. Yes, I write my $3,000 check. Now my money, now my hard earned money. Nobody so my working for me. So I did swam so that me the help people them. So you're on for any place where you feel comfortable, if you help. Now other I want talk. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma Irene. Even without being on camera, we heard you so well. Dr. Tita, you are very much welcome to the show today. You came when we were just about entering the core topic of today, which is the Friends of Amazonia sponsorship of World Refugee Day in Nigeria.
Yes.
And you have always been a talk of the day. Meanwhile, some do not know that some of these things that you do, first, you are very passionate, even when you were still working it under HSS. Now that you are the one that had all this contact, Friends of Amazonia came in this year. Yeah, with a castigation of your name. How do you take this when you hear all of this? And please, we want to plead here that don't allow this make you lose. Like we've heard Marin said, you are a focused person. My daughter have said that we are all focused, trying to do something. What can be your advice to some of people that see this thing? They don't see what you're doing. They're just seeing the hatred that they have for your personality. I don't know what is it that you can tell these people, and how do you take this? Thank you, Dr. Tita.
Thank you so much, Pastor Victor. Greetings. SOS Elat, I see you. Brother Paul, my mommy, Ma Irene, greetings. I salute everybody. Amazonians at home and abroad. Amazonians in neighboring La République du Cameroon. Amazonians in the prisons. Amazonians in the refugee camp. We come to you today on the awareness program to give you hope. We come here to show you that determined people, and we continuously look into opportunities that will foster this revolution forward. Anything we do is to push this struggle forward. I know Ma Irene just made a statement there about all of those that have received political asylum in America. I can say it as the first grandchild of the popular, famous Stephen Tita, popularly known as SN Tita, that I myself had pollution here in America in 2004. Just like many other Southern Cameroonians in America or in abroad, in the diaspora, in so many other countries. The revolution is legit. What we are fighting for, it's it's legit. It's something that we know very well about the struggle. So we're pushing it forcefully to make sure that our people get the recognition that they need in America. On Friday, June 20th, just like June 20th and every month, every year, World Refugee Day was celebrated. Whoever, wherever, whenever, everyone has the right to seek safety. That's the UNHCR mandate, to make sure that everybody that's running away from home have safety somewhere. And this year, that World Refugee Day was celebrated in solidarity with the refugees on Friday. We, at the level of Friends of Amazonia, as you've heard it, decided to get ourselves together to see that we can do a little bit of initiative there at the refugee camp, of which celebrated in Buki local government area. And the refugees came out in their numbers to send a message to America and the world. We all saw the banner that they had. They are appealing for President Donald J. Trump of America to recognize Amazonia as an independent nation. Yes, that request has started from the refugee camp. As they have picked up that mantle and they have shipped it out, we will catch it here as Friends of Amazonia abroad, and we'll take it and we'll run with it. We'll let everybody see it in Washington, D.C., and possibly get it into the White House, hopefully with that message so they can see. The Amazonian people are fed up and they're tired of the killings. For over 8 years now, our people are being pushed out of their homes. Our people are being killed. Our people are being detained. Our people are suffering in refugee camps. This World Refugee Day comes this year with our people dealing with a lot of insecurity in Nigeria, dealing with a lot of inflation that has gone up. And not only that, their health situation that they're dealing with, hunger, the UNHCR cash-based initiative that they used to get even 2,300 or 2,600 naira per month has stopped since 2 years ago. Not even getting any support from the UNHCR. So we Southern Cameroonians have a duty to help support, like Maureen was suggesting, any small initiative that any group of Southern Cameroonians in the diaspora can do that could provide some kind of relief or help. You know, even if we put there the refugee camp or just mattresses for them to even lay on, it can go a long way. So we can't give up. We are making great strides here as far as the diplomacy is concerned with this struggle, with this new initiative of Friends of Ambazonia. Guess what? We are opening so many doors, fellow Ambazonians. What you see that we put out there is I will say one of what we do actually on a daily basis that is supposed to move this struggle forward. We are committed. We are working extremely hard, day by day, meeting so many people in so many areas that we are meeting. We are consulting, and they're giving us advice on what to do. And yes, and we are acting on those action points. So we are not just sitting quiet. So we are working extremely hard daily to make sure that our people get the recognition that they need. Like the refugees said on the World Refugee Day, pleading for America and for President Donald J. Trump to recognize Ambazonia as an independent nation. That is the message we're moving going forward. We have been working on it, but yes, officially we'll move that going forward in any meetings or any forums as we advocate for the independence and recognition of Ambazonia. So, Pastor Victor, in regards to what these people are saying out there, I guess they normally say from where we're from that people only throw stones at trees that bear fruits. If there's no fruit on there, there's no thing for them to throw stones at. We know what this revolution is about. We know how much work we do. We know those that are in this struggle that have been sponsored by an enemy in order to destroy every initiative or effort that we are trying to do. They are spoilers. They are doing their job. We know one of their biggest nightmares is seeing the results that we are producing. So we cannot stop. We will keep pushing. And we'll keep educating America and the other countries in the world about what is happening and the need for them to take action. Yes, we are not seeing, Amazonians cannot see the full-blown efforts that we are making in the background because we cannot come and say it because the enemy too is working on a daily basis to make sure that they stop any initiative that we're trying to make. But it's who gonna make, we see it as who is gonna outsmart who. And we strongly believe that we will outsmart La République du Cameroon and all of their enablers and all of their infiltrators that they have in this struggle to make sure that our people are going to be free. I know that they don't have that much time left. To be honest, La République du Cameroon does not have that much time left with them, and we will defeat them in this effort. We appreciate our brothers and sisters on the ground for holding strong and making sure that the ghost towns are respected, like Ma Dorothy is saying, and they're resilient there on the ground. And we're pushing it here in the diaspora. They shouldn't pay attention to those loud noise. That's what I say. Those people that have been planted in this struggle to destroy every effort that we're trying to make. They'll make all of these useless audios and call our names in there. But just let the result speak for itself. If you want to ask them anything, go and ask them what they are doing to move this struggle forward. They will not tell you anything other than talking about us individuals. They will not tell you one thing they're doing for the revolution. This revolution is not about individuals. It's about the suffering people back home. That's what this revolution is about. So those that spend themselves talking about individuals don't have the time to go and carry out any initiative that is happening. So we will not give them any of our attention, and we'll continue to do what we need to do. And we will come here regularly to make sure that we update the Ambazonian people at home and abroad. One of the things, before I even conclude here, is that a lot of people, a lot of Ambazonians have been disappointed for one reason or another, and felt the need to come and back out or say back down and just stay quiet. To us, that's like surrendering to La République du Cameroon. That's like our people at home just saying that, okay, we're not, those that are defending homeland, they say they will not do it anymore because they are mad for one reason or another. I want to talk to our brothers and sisters that are not supporting the struggle in the pretext of, oh, they want to go they're back home or because they are mad about something or another. The day we all abandon this thing, even those that are going back home right now, I promise you will have a tax to pay when you go back there to enter that territory. These are colonizers La République du Cameroon will impose on all of you in the diaspora that is refusing to support the struggle. And you are saying that because in the claim that you want to go back home. You're going back home is temporary. It's just right now temporary. Once we give up, all of them have given up, trust me, you won't be able to even go back home safely and securely. So we must come back and make sure that we support our brothers and sisters to make sure that we get this recognition. I'm telling you, we at the level of Friends of Ambazonia are fighting strong, tooth and nail. We are not giving up. We are not giving up to the thieves. We are not giving up to the fake contractors. We are not giving up to the enablers and the sellouts that came into this revolution to collect money for their self-interest. We are not giving up. We are making sure that we push this to the finish and the rightful end. America right now has the best president that America could ever have. President Donald J. Trump, that is there to make sure that people are free and our people will be free. Thank you so much, Pastor Victor.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Tita. It's always a pleasure to have you on the program. And thank you for encouraging the people of Ambazonia, beginning from our people in the home front, standing for the revolution, respecting ghost towns, and also to our fighters who are their best to resist the oppressor, that they should
Next
not give up.
oxygen.
Now, I have a very interesting question here. Please, Comrade Paul, I'm going to ask you this question. Maybe you and Dr. Elad are going to respond to this question since we've had the other people comment. Taking into consideration that in the past years, are you hearing me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I said, taking into consideration that in the past year, we have seen La République du Cameroon do its optimal best to repatriate and bring our people back from Nigeria, refugees. Do you think that in them not to celebrate World Refugee Day in Nigeria is like giving propaganda to La République to tell the world that the war is finished, and that this can be a scheme from La République to see that World Refugee Day is no more celebrated, but thank God for Friends of Ambazonia that have come up to pick up that. Do you think this is something that La République can profit from, or can be a scheme of La République to World Refugee Day is no more celebrated, and that's why we don't see anybody do anything, but thank God to Friends of Ambazonia? Comrade Paul and then Dr. Elad, any of you can jump into that question.
Excellent. Let me you conclude. First of all, Pastor Victor, Nigeria is our immediate. They are our immediate neighbor. Meaning, if there is no celebration, if there is no outright celebration by our refugees, the first sign is that everybody has returned back home. So there are no refugees in Nigeria again. It means life has become normal. Everything is so it is very, very important that this celebration is carried out by our people. You know, a month ago, the Norwegian Refugee Council positioned the South, the Amazonian crisis, as the most forgotten crisis in the world. So, this celebration is very, very significant. It comes to counteract any narrative pushed up by the Republic campaign that life has come to normal just some few resistance. No, it is very important that this celebration takes place. The international community has taken note of it. The videos that we will treat them to all international organizations, to the United States government, we will make sure that these videos, these are treated to the appropriate quarters. So it is it is very bad. Anybody who wants to destroy, that's a lot of, why is my image breaking? Can somebody get me? Dr. Elat, can you hear me? Dr. Elat, can you get me? Okay, like I was saying, so it is very, very important. It is very imperative that this particular activity is carried on. And I think I want to really appreciate the Friends of Ambazonia for doing this. Please, next year, I think we try to beef up the other communities. If we can get this celebration for like 2 or 3 other communities, I think it will be very, very significant. And why not we do this not only on the world refugee? Why cannot we try to organize, gather these refugees in the various camps and in the various villages where they are, and maybe do something? Maybe we can make collections, dresses, things, put them in a container and send them down to Nigeria where they are, so that the international community understand that these people are still there. It means all is not well back home.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Prof. Paul. Dr. Elat, your take on this question, uh, not celebrating World Refugee Day, would that not give a talking point to the Republic to say the war is ended? And is this something that not just Friends of Amazonia, but our entire Amazonian community should take it serious to see that, like what Comrade is saying, what Irene said, people can put themselves together to send little token to celebrate this day. Because if not our Friends of Amazonia that did it this year, it means that I know many people don't want me to always say the government. It means that the government would have done nothing, and it means that nobody would have done anything. And what does that tell the Republic concerning our war and tell the international community? The Republic would have gone to United Nations in September and said the war is done. That's why there was no World Refugee Day celebrated in Nigeria. So we take these things to task. What is your take on that, Dr. Eland? Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor Victor. You already analyzed and said everything. So let me just beef up what you were saying. I hope I'm audible, because when Comrade Paul was talking, I witnessed that the audio was not that too good.
Your own is good now. My own too went over. I had to go out and come back in. So
The thing is that the World Refugee Day will never be reduced to pity or performance or empathy. You know, the World Refugee Day is a call where a call my talker for country talk. That is a call where they use am for dismantle violence where it take place back home for country where they for Amazonia. So World Refugee Day now for now that kind day the way they twist gun, they the top bullet, they they try for stop poverty for make say may life come back. So for not celebrate that day, for not celebrate that day, now green light where you don't give 'em for La Republique, but talk say one Cameroon don't be back. And na plan for many people them for see say may happen. So if you see all this anger where they come up, this vexation, these audios the way they put up, now because they think it carry, you know, when you stand on top carpet or mat, you know that mat where some of us sometimes they not be up on you, Pastor Victor, where you stand on top mat, they pull up, you dey fall. So now the same thing where they use them now for surprise the people the way they be don't plan, where La Republic be don't plan with them. Since it not be made open, it will be done internally between the friends of Amazonia. They just come up with the issue. No, but everybody will know say that day La Republic will already tell all that is sponsor them, make them sit down quiet, make them not talk, leave them for day. Instead for the money for user for refugees, as Dr. Tita Riley said, all their small benefit the way they get them and all. Instead for help them, make them feed themselves, make them feel say at least they go see life. They take and stand up for the people the way they build house where they don't give them big land for Boya. After that, how they call the colonial governor, where don't give people their land, give them
Okala the lie.
for people
Okala the lie.
Barhai or not Barhai, they call it whatever they call it. It's not. It's not. They don't give them for people. They made a big house. They don't carry another one give them for people here. They write book for how to become rich people in this world. All that money then where they take our Amazonian people instead of send them for refugee, they take and feed and fat themselves for diaspora. So the friends of Amazonia, they pull mat under their legs for surprise for Tuesday. That day was well celebrated. And
Thank you.
it don't baffle la Republique du Cameroon for say, wow, these people now they tell we say we are out to do their dirty job. But instead, they still say devoted people like Una still stand strong for the struggle as Maduro to talk am. They know they give up. And as Dr. Tita say, you know the go for shoot tree will not get correct fruit. You must find a tree will get fruit for shooter. So that's why they come on now, blah, blah, on their mouth, cry foul. But when you want me, I
Thank
want
you.
talk, and I go say, and I will call the name. Mad Brody, you are there, Dr. Tita. Mara Share, you, all of you. Now, phone.
Thank you so much, Dr. Elat. We're running out of time. We still have many questions. Thank you so much.
Now, wait, let
Um,
me end my talk because you know, say I want talk through. You want try for come.
No, Doctor,
oh,
Pastor
Let
Victor, may I
me
come in
end
here, please?
my talk. You people are the fault of all this because all these things will be the apple for refugee then they. Oh, na be the put Kako a picture was sponsored by you people. But when I be the carry a picture put am for there. So this time the troop
well,
don't come for una. Una no una friends of Ambazania there ahead. Now the reason that way you want to answer that question.
Pastor
And I
Victor, may
will
I
keep
come
no,
in?
saying it.
Dr. Elat, me, I know they run no question. I didn't say one, say
Pastor
me, you
Victor,
talk
please
until.
let me come. I need to come in here for a minute, please.
Yeah, I
Can
wanted
I
to
come
call
in?
you up after I was in
Here.
that you are married. Go
Yes,
ahead.
this is my ring. You know, everybody that knows me know I would always speak the truth and nothing but the truth. I just want us to be very clear here on some things. Some times ago, the government sponsored Refugee Day. So please let when we when I say things that can be very verified. But at some point, most of the money that came and sponsored the refugee was donated by most of us people here. The HSH department, under the leadership of Dr. Tita and Mara Sher, had always done a great job to stand in the forefront. My sister, I have a sister who, upon 1 year, sponsored the prisons through Mara Sher's effort. I have a niece who was in pharmacy school through Dr. Tita, sent medication to the refugee camps. Yes, we were doing our jobs respectively, given the positions that they held. So it's of no fault of their own. They were just doing what they were brought in to do, using what their job description was. So they tapped into us as their network to help them support those efforts. When people, I wish someone be the call my name, if they be the call my name and they lose weight, I feel glad nobody, only the fat they go, no matter how they call my name. So unfortunately, Igwe, wait till they laugh. So what I'm trying to say here is that, as Dr. Dita said, some of us are very passionate. I remember here, Pastor Victor, remember our region used to gather clothes and send through Bishop John and Daniel, that you know that bishop, that pastor, whatever. I remember 1 year I packed 20 bags from my house alone. 20. I remember one of our own homeboys from Mogamo. They used his storage. That is the passion that we have for this struggle. So to many people that think that we're looking for self-aggrandizement, no, we are not. God has blessed a lot of us and we are very comfortable. But when you look back at the people that are suffering at home, I've said this and I'll continue to say this. Not everyone, not every family is fortunate enough to have brothers and sisters in the diaspora. So when we are Friends of Amazonia, and all of us, Comrade Paul comes from work, the time he's changing on set, it's not because he doesn't like sleep. It's because he loves his people. I remember in Germany, all of us, Dr. Ella, including you, we were all around. We're not doing this for self-aggrandizement. So for people that are so busy making audios and castigating Pastor Victor, castigating Dr. Tita, please stop wasting energy, because do what they are doing. Because your reason you're calling people's name because you're very envious of the work they're doing. I'm
And you're
telling
doing nothing.
everybody, thank you. Instead of just sitting there and calling somebody, Dr. Tita has always given money in this struggle. I know every financial record of Ambazonia since 2016. I'll continue to say this. Dr. Tita has been one of the heaviest donors in this struggle. He used to draft for every county and support every county when they drafted. Supported the counties that were fighting like Bui, like Gokutunja. Some of these fake contractors now, I remember them, Dr. Tita, I will fight. Because I tell you, Dr. Tita, don't give them money in the back because they have taken money from the government that they are going to sponsor the fight at home. They've put it in their pockets and they are calling now people individually to take money. So there have been people here that have come here to profit from it. And I go pray again one of these days again. Nobody no go ever stop me for prayer with this struggle. My prayer na conditional prayer. If my prayer the border you prayer own. Because when people like us go around and we toy and find money for people to take and do things, it's so funny that somebody would take money to supply materials to Momo County and he did not give one material and then nobody is talking about him. It's so funny that nobody will castigate somebody who was supposed to give popcorn and give granite here. And they have taken the money, they have eaten, they are still collecting money today. But nobody is calling their names. But you are wasting your energy calling people that are doing work. I say this, Pastor Victor, to come to that question to say, if we stop giving to these people that are needy, the Bible said, unto whom more is given, more is required. We're not giving to these refugees because we lack things to do with money. We want them to, like Dr. Tess said, to continue to have hope that, yes, your people are still with you. Most of them is of no fault on their own that they're in Nigeria. Iran. These are all.
Can I conclude?
No, I'm still finishing. When first of October comes and we don't celebrate it, it's like we're telling our Republic of Cameroon that we are done. So we will continue to sponsor the refugees. We will continue to dip our hands in the pocket, and we are begging more people to come on board and dip your hands in the pocket so we can give more to our brothers that are languishing. Thank you. Yes, I'm finished. Thank you so much.
Dr. Ella, did not conclude yet. There's
No,
another question that will come that you
I
might
just want
add
to
something
say,
to it.
I just want to say we are all refugees, all of us. Even though
That's
some of
it.
us can use hands to put it in the pocket to support those who are there, we are all refugees. And we are not statistics. Yeah. We are not symbols. We are people. People who are torn from their homes, their land, their life because of war, greed, corruption, and silence. So thank the Friends of Amazonia for breaking that silence. Yeah. So we are not going to light candles and sing songs, call names, hallelujah. Yeah. We will be demanding answers, answers why we are out here. Another answer used here for Israel. Forget answer, for go back.
Thank
For
you.
demand change so that we will come back. So war is not over. Anybody
Thank
wait
you.
till say war not over. Because some people that they out they try for stop those where they be devoted, where they get the passion. Was will return home in dignity. Not be just go where they catch me. They give that people a wrong bribe, the red carpet, they go to one side, we go prison. In dignity and safety. We will go back for Amazonia. The war is not so until exile is not sentence, but the memory remember how we don't come fight for go back. So more not because say all that way that you see silence, things say war not over. The war is not over. It's just beginning. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I would like the studio to play us some of those short videos we had yesterday. Then, Madhurati, I'll start with you to comment on any of them. And our time is fast spent, so please, when you have the opportunity, comment 1 minute so that we can play all the videos and say something about them. So the studio is going to play those videos. I don't know which one they're going to begin with, but whichever one they play, I'll give you my 1 minute to comment. Then I'll go around. I don't know if Dr. T is still on the set. Then he too can come in because
even though na afternoon, may we just take am as e dey. I go just talk small for my own way I see and I feel am. First of all, I want throw a salute to the friends of Ambazonia. I want thank them for show this initiative, for make sure say they go must reach we again. I should say all of us will be happy as they come. Like for me, I happy too much pass. I happy because this one really make me I feel say I dey alive. If somebody dey beside me to where you feel like as I dey feel, I be sure say it go dey fine. And I see say this coming dey so na very excited coming, because if we see how they don't try for make it be fine for looking. All we do when they come we wear some kind of other clothes, but within just a space of time we don't be everybody they shine. Not be only me one that they shine. So I feel say everybody they feel happy for that one too. And I believe say this coming where this our friend they really show we is not to weaken us, but to cause an upliftment. I be sure say them too there. This one is for upliftment.
if that video is done.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
your word. And that woman is the leader in that camp, a woman.
that,
What can
yes.
you say? Your take.
You I'm so excited because when you feel for your people, you know that they have every reason to be miserable, every reason to be hopeless, and then to see them celebrating, smiling, laughing, talking, it was such a joy. And I like the leadership of the lady, telling them as it is, telling them her mind, and that they could resonate with. Yes. For the sake of time, I'll end this way. I was really excited. This made my day. February 20th made my day. Made my day. I like to see my people rejoicing. I like to see them in festivity. I don't like seeing them miserable. You too.
Thank you, Dorothy. One other thing I also remarked from the lady's speech is that he said, coming here to celebrate them makes them feel that we know that they are still alive. Does that suggest that anytime we don't celebrate them or make them to come out, is an indirect indication to say, well, if you want to die there, you die. We remember one of the leaders who is in jail once said that there's no food or celebrate anything about refugees. And this we know those were all traps of La Republique. But it looked like even many of us now, some of them still don't even care also. Is Dr. Tia still on the set? Do you want to say something there? Or if you are no more, Paul, before they play the next audio.
I would like to say something before we finish.
Dr. Ella, let Paul come in before I get you. Thank you. Maybe you say on the next video. Go ahead. Paul, short,
This video,
1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Paul, are you
You're
muted
muted,
or what? We're
Paul.
not getting you.
Then I think it's the studio. Are you getting me
No,
now?
we're getting you now. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting you now.
Okay, I think it's the studio. The studio that's okay. Last year, let me show you people where mentality wicked mentality, evil mentality. This CPDM stagnant mentality is destroying some of us in this revolution. Last year there was a small, I think Dr. Tita used somebody last year, and there was a outcry. Now, Dr. Tita has nothing to do what he should leave, they should resign, he should be dismissed, and let the Dr. Tita up and down Dr. Tita until this issue of remnant food blocker. Just imagine, Prince of Amazonia did not do that thing. Most of those people who have been shouting, Dr. Tita should resign, Dr. Tita is not indispensable, Dr. Tita is up and is down, Dr. Tita is yam and is yam. Just imagine. And complaining against somebody, which if that person is not there, you cannot that person is doing. You cannot do what that person.
Internet, or is it on the last one?
Yeah, he's frozen.
Yeah. Okay, Dr. Elat, can you jump in here? Is your own internet good?
Yeah, let me try. Yeah, am I good?
Get the 1 minute you were asking
Yeah,
for.
we
We
can
have a
hear
couple
you.
of videos to play. That's why.
Okay,
You jump in.
let me show you that I get 1 minute. You know, Ma Dorothy said it's joyful to see the people happy. But I want to base on the speech of that lady. And moreover, that lady spoke in pidgin. But if una hear the pidgin where that lady talk, una will know say na leader, na high level and educated person. Will be more educated than some of us who they did Europe and America. Far, far, far. But she is there. And see how happy she is. They carry some dog blockheaded then for Europe and America for come fight against us who were there for the struggle. They can't shit down for day. Like you hear people that don't get land for Boya. For pronounce a single word called curriculum, they say curriculum. You call flag, say frack. Now people in that way they America, where they rap, they call use their tongue for rap. Now, lady, that leader lady, listen to that lady again after this show. How she expressed herself constructively. If that kind of lady be here, maybe we already did my 16 will decline for Goboya.
Thank
Than
you.
the remnants where they send her here. I end like that. Now the 1 minute that. Thank you.
Thank you. Studio, next video, please. We wanted to at least appreciate them by playing some of those videos. I will comment. Studio, next video, please. Thank you.
The donation from the friends of Amazonia. Okay? They were distributed to you all present here. The refugees of Oromekwan, the refugees of Biakwan, and not forgetting the host community. You must give their own percentage because we are part of them and they are part of us. Is that okay? Yes, we know that in the UNHCR distribution, the UNHCR distribution, 20% must go to the community. Am I correct? 20% of what is here must go to that community. Is that okay? Yes, that is the UN law. We cannot change it. Right? Yes, so I'm going to hand over to the refugee chairman and the community chairman, please. Chair lady and the chairman, you can come up. Okay, today, the 20th of June, 2025. Friends of Ambazonia that have come to celebrate the World Refugee Day with our refugees and the community of Biakwan and Oromepan hereby hand over this special gift to both of them. So, are we good?
Thank you much, studio. Thank you so much, studio. One of the things I remark here is the fact that we kept, or people keep saying that it was just in one center. Do you remark that this coordinator was naming three different camps that came together, plus the host, to divide that food? So it was not just one camp as people profess it to be. Comrade Paul, your line went off when you were talking. What can you say? If you can still recollect your thought in the first instant, then you can add to what this guy just said now and the camps he mentioned. So this lies of always thinking that we are focused only on one spot. This guy made it clear that it was not just one camp that was here. Your thought plus what you had to say before.
Yeah, I think usually, as usual, they always the different camps. They come together. They do the celebration, and then they say they do whatever they receive as gifts for the occasion. But what I was trying to say is, what I was trying to propose is, maybe we make like next year on a day like this, or why not like what Ma Irene said? We try to organize again, ship things back home, and we make this distribution in the various settlements, so that the international community knows that yes, we have at least 5 settlements or 6 settlements, no matter how small these gifts are. We do them, make a video on the settlements that they are, where they live. Because here, yes, they will carry it to their settlement, but it can prove a point, and at the same time, it cannot prove a point. But when we make something, we make a collection, we send to the various settlements, I think it will be more impactful. It will tell the international community that for real, these people, what they are claiming, it is there. So I don't know. It's just a suggestion.
Thank you, Comrade Paul. Thank you, Comrade Paul. Even though a nice suggestion, but I tell you the truth, some of those settlements logistics are very, very tight to get stuff like this there. But I hope that in the future, even though I pray that before next year, June, we should be already in Boyada. We don't have to be doing this, so that we start announcing our people to come back home by the grace of God. But I know that logistics is always better. The guy who go around distributing this food, from what I learned, has a truck that can drive through their bad roads, and the truck cannot go to some of those places. But that is a good thought to be considered. Yes. Studio, if you can play the last audio, what are the last video? Maybe you can just display some of the pictures later while we speak. The pictures can even be in our background, even instead of the blue background. You can instead put the pictures in our background. So
this is serious. Wonderful. Hey! Wonderful. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you, sir. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you for this wonderful dance. This is so wonderful.
Hey! 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 Aha! 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 Hey! Hey! Aha! Aha! God bless you, sir. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Hey! 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 God bless you, man. God bless you. Aha! 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 Hey! Director! Aha! 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 God bless you. Hey! 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 Ay, 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 ay. Primary school, Orumekpa. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Hey! Please clap for the hand. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, thank you. It's happening right here. We appeal to President Donald Trump. God bless you. God bless you. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go. Next one.
All right, I got a caller on the line, and I also want to say that please, we will also put a number on the screen. We've had a lot of complaints that we never take calls on this program. We will exhaust the next 30 minutes for calls, but I have a caller on the line. Caller, please, can you go ahead and introduce yourself and make your comment?
Yes, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, fellow Ambazonians. Namara Shedi talk. First of all, me salute. Una day for panelists day. I want to salute you, Reverend Victor, where you the host the program. My sister and my brother, them where they there for the panelist team. I want to salute the ones them where they there for technical team at the background. Una they do magnificent work. I want also appreciate our brothers and our sisters. I hear how we talk about refugees. Refugee, most of Ambazonians then today where we are there outside all we saw. The refugee status. Even if you become a student for Wyman country, 80% I fit talk say na refugee status wey dem fit take am for Europe before someone dey start work and go America, someone dey go Australia, someone dey go many other places. Na refugee asylum cases the way they file am. Why? Because we be the get persecution for our homeland. Whether you be wrong timeless student or you still be na refugee because wetin happen for your own home country where you know be fish don for dey study. Na many European people the way you don't see on the way that they come up go different sides say they want go study. You know. So if you look most of the people there for Africa where they come this way, that most of their status will must first seek refugee, seek asylum. But today many people they don't forget how they stay for some place. They forget that they tested a refugee. They forget that you there on exile. Your status, whether they don't give you nationality, whether they don't accept you for the country where you there, your status is not different from your brothers and your sisters who are languishing on the coast, in Nigeria. So what I want to say here is that our brothers and sisters in Nigeria, where we watch them now on screen, they are celebrating, they are dancing. It's not because they are happy of their present condition. It's not as if they have forgotten home. But as one of them rightly said, they appreciate it that a group of people still sit somewhere and remember them on that refugee, that World International Refugee Day. Every nation was celebrating it. And if you were an Ambazonian, you did not contribute 1 cent somewhere to comfort a refugee, mostly those in Nigeria. Know that one is even tantamount to a capital crime. So I just want to really appeal and to appreciate Friends of Ambazonia. I will add it that Friends of Ambazonia Southern Cameroons who went out, took out time, raised the funds to support our vulnerable people in Nigeria. The point is that the fact that they gave that money is not because somebody is having so much money. It's because at one point we came to understand. You give because you understand what it means for somebody not to have. Because at one point you were also lacking. So I want to appreciate this group of people, both our Black American brothers who are members of this house, and our bona fide Ambazonian brothers and sisters who go out of their way doing what they are doing. Even on this day, they did not forget the refugees. I want to appreciate each and every one of you. I want to appreciate the working team, Comrade Jude in Nigeria. I thank God for your life because you have never relented. And I see the young children dancing, and we hope and we pray that one day their status will change from being refugees, people seeking for shelter, people seeking food, people seeking for clothing, people seeking for education. The young girls who are vying to go to school but don't want to pay their school fees, they are refugees in Nigeria. We know how they are being violated, but you are not forgotten. Young mommy, young papa, old papa, the way that they suffer. More to do and do, but continue to pray to make God hear our cry. Of Amazonia, with the cry of the corridors of this state, with the cry of the corridors of White House, with the cry of the corridors of every state where they appeal to everybody to go cry of Amazonia matter, so that we spirit don't mind you. Stay strong and look forward and be prayerful because the only God who gathered all over the world in the God, help our very good people to go back. I want to thank you for the family.
Thank you.
I will try to background very soon. I will come back for thank you for
Thank you, Marasha. Thank you so much for
So Amazonia don't fight against friends them, so they think no go only have Amazonia head. But I hear no. So if we read that for inside this wall, as I read that for here, when I read the signboard, when I was say Southern Cameroonian refugees, aka Amazonian refugees in Buki local government, Cross River State of Nigeria, appeal to President Donald Trump of the United States of America and the other superpowers to recognize Amazonia as an independent nation. But I know we will cry that. Now all will cry now.
Thank you, studio. Thank you so much. And thank you, Marashe. I didn't have time to comment on your outing. Thank you so much for always doing your best to call even when you're out there. Yes, you see that last audio, the coordinator reading the voice or the message that the people in that bouquet and all the other refugees are pleading with Donald Trump. Madhuroti, let me start with you. What is your take on that message? Because people think that it is only when you are in Washington that you can write to Donald Trump. We heard Ma Irene even saying, those in Cameroon, you can write. Don't sit and just wait and do nothing. And then when people are doing something, you come to castigate them. Are you limiting yourself? Who said that you could not write? Do you know how some of us came to America? We came by writing. We came by doing things. You see, so don't just sit there and have this elusive mind that a government is doing something where you cannot know what it's doing, or they are not giving you accountability of what they are doing. Do something for yourself. Do something for yourself. You can hear now the refugees pleading their case. Amazonians in home front, you can also write a letter to Donald Trump. Let's challenge you. If you are challenging all that, we are doing that, we are supposed not to do nothing because government is there. You are government. The Bible says every ethic of every code of every nation says the government of the people. It's not some individual. The government of the people. You are the government. Can you, in the home front, that make audios and make the loudest noise? Can you also write to? You must not only write to Donald Trump. Why not even write? You have not even written common to the OAU Secretary General or to the Commonwealth Secretary General. Can you even write to the South African president? Can you write to the Ghanaian president? Write to the Burkina Faso president. Why are you sitting there doing nothing and only castigating those who are doing? You also have a pen. Don't only allow the so-called government to think for you. So, Madhuriti, your take on that. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. This is the truth of the matter. We won our independence. President Trump, give our independence. You said it in your inaugural speech that you are going to use your power to end wars. If any war qualifies for Donald Trump when he will get to focusing on Africa, we should be the first. The refugees, they are speaking on behalf of the 2.5 million Amazonians who are both internally and externally displaced. Who does not want to go home and live freely? So I am so proud. This statement that they have made, they've read, I pray that it goes far and wide. Let it go far and wide. That is the truth of the matter. These are refugees talking. It is not what La Republique will quote unquote say, that people there for diaspora, they the fool una. They the fool una. They live them fine. They the fool una. No, these are coming from the refugees. This is what they want. And they are better. President Trump will listen to them. They are the victims. That is what the victim wants. He will listen to them. Amazonians, let us keep hope alive. Yes.
Thank you so much. Dr. Elat, is it not also correct that those in the home front, right? Is it not? Is it for them to only make audio and castigate, or what's your take on that, based on that message from those refugees? One minute.
Well,
I already wasting 30 seconds like that.
it would be laughable for us to tell the people at home front to write. They themselves, they have to know that they have to write because they need us back. They need us back. And if they sit there and only make audios, it is tantamount to the fact that they are already enablers. So we don't need to sit here and be deliberating and wasting time that we should talk something important. I saw Ragbo Bala. Unfortunately, he has put me in his broadcast. Every day I receive rubbish from him. He is advocating that people should go out and vote. He is advocating that because he has seen himself at this moment being chosen to put in the La Republique government since he was hint once in a while that he will become the prime minister. He was already a news all over and he was disappointed. Now he's finding his way to the government to steal his own before he leave the world. He's a young man. He's my very young brother. So stupid to see him of even posting that rubbish to me. But I know he never posted it to me. He had a broadcast where you send messages and spread to the whole world. But I want to let me stop by saying those who are down there who think they are comfortable. It is us, the refugees outside, that is putting them down there. Without us, they would have wiped them all. So for now, if they want to ride, let them ride. They don't want to ride, let them sit. But we will not give up and we'll meet there and we'll choose those who were with us. And those who were not with us, let that time come. I won't say something. You want to shoot, don't talk. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Comrade Elad. Comrade Paul, please your take on that. And Comrade Paul, at the top of the hour, I'm going to hand the host to you. No, in the next, yeah.
I think we are almost 2 hours now. So
yeah, but your take, because, yeah.
Yes, it is. Look, every day we have to change strategy. Every day we have to come out with initiatives, which is very, very important. We cannot be standing and repeating the same thing. I mean, this strategy is very, very important. That is why I say this particular clip, this particular video, we have to go to carry it on Twitter. We have to tweet. We go to the White House, we go to Donald Trump, we go to department, we tweet this particular video. Everybody, all friends of Ambazonia, we tweet and we encourage people to tweet that it is a direct appeal from the refugees themselves, appealing to the high office of Donald Trump to intervene, to see that they go back home peacefully. I think it is a very, very nice strategy. This is the first time we are seeing this, because in the previous years, we only see speeches and big banners, speeches upon speeches. But this, I think it is very, very important, and I think we have to encourage it. We have to let them do. We have to even do more, not even at this level. Maybe we can still go down there. We break them down, make videos, let them make this continuous appeal. We don't know which one will touch the hand of God to use as that contact for our liberation.
Thank you, Comrade Paul. You mentioned something that I love about a video that I heard. What an audio! Somebody was saying we cannot twist the hand of God. Oh, stay quiet. God will do it at His own time. And the question you are asking yourself is, so why are we fighting then? And the person will go ahead to say that I am mad at anybody who make an audio and talk about Southwest and Northwest. Then he goes along the same audio and said, oh, Dr. Tita should not ever think that he can be made president because it has been agreed that the president must come from North or from Southwest, not from Northwest. I'm like, are you listening to yourself? You say something, you contradict yourself immediately. It was agreed that president must come from Southwest. Then you are the one mad that you don't want people to call Southwest and Northwest. Please, Madhurti, your take on that message. please.
Pastor Victor, people have mental breakdown, so it's not all videos that we have to analyze. That one is somebody who have a mental
Yeah.
breakdown. We have a mental problem. So
Pastor Victor, let me know when I can come in, please?
Oh yeah. Okay, sorry. But let me take you before my Dorothy so that see
Yes,
my Dorothy is
please.
stable here on the internet. Let me take you
So
before my Dorothy. Thank you.
one of the things that I really wanted to say is that as we start thinking forward for next year, we at Friends of Amazonia, we would love to, if so, maybe we're talking like this and some people did something somewhere. Please share the videos with us. We will play on ASRTV. At
That's
the end
good.
of the day, we are wanting people to know that things were done, our people were taken care of. So if you were somewhere and you did something, please share the videos we will share. ASRTV is to share everything that is good for Amazonia. And I really want to beg you, Pastor Victor, please, all these little audios that you listen to, I'm not sure why you already listen to this. It's not worth a second of anybody's time. Talk is cheap. Our people are dying in the trenches. Like I said before, if you have time to make an audio, use that time to think for yourself. John J.F. Kennedy said, I don't ask what can my country do for me, but what can I do for my country? I'm not sure about you. As a mother, when I see those kids dancing in the dust without shirts on, my heart is so broken.
Shoes. No
My heart
shoes.
is so broken because they have, once upon a time, if you look at yourself, some of us, we were there. So what is it that we can do to do more for these people? That should be
Right.
our main focus. And that's why we are here focused. So please, little audios that people are making noise, like
Traditional
little
dance, traditional dance.
please. So little noise, audios that people are making noise, they're not worth a second of our time. So let's stay focused on what we're doing. Again, I'm really thankful. Dr. Tita has never said he wanted to be president. So I'm not sure why people are really calling the young man's name. But guess what? The Bible say it. I don't know Bible, no, but it also say a tree that a light cannot be hidden. Nobody say they talk. We I become up Presbyterian church. We say we are the light of the world. A city built on the hill can never be hidden. So let us shine like the light of the world. Someone remember that song? Eh.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
let's continue. Those of us that can do, don't afraid because darkness and light will never be in one room. When your light
Right.
continue to shine, let darkness continue to be dark. But there is a boundary drawn between darkness and light right now. Because the darkness will stay on that side and light will stay on this side. So darkness are those enemies that are spending time castigating people for doing what they're doing. Darkness are those people that are spending time, even from Nigeria, calling all over the place, begging for money. You keep calling and taking money that on the ground, and they are sneaking it. One somebody sent a message to a fighter the other day that he's gonna go out. That is darkness. Darkness in this revolution. People are dying. If you're in the diaspora and you take money from that should go home and start using, I know I'm pray again because I will continue. But I don't want to talk. Say me we continue to do this work. Me when I look up begin the day for more. If you be mommy like me, if God never touch your heart for such a picking that they dance inside doors, I did challenge you. Say go raise some money, do some better thing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Maureen. Yeah, my Dorothy, let me tell you, I think we're in the last oh sorry, we have 5 more Okay, let me tell you, I think. Let me not say that because the program will still
Yeah.
continue.
My take is that this is just the beginning. I had said that Ambazonians, our course has taken a turn for good. We are not looking back. We are in the long stretch, home stretch, and we'll get there. Nothing will stop us. I'm happy to see the younger generation. They are hearing, they are seeing. They are going to be our historians tomorrow. They will be our presidents, our lawyers. They will be speaking and working from a point of understanding. I cannot thank Friends of Ambazonia enough. We hope that next year at least we'll have people join us. So I just want to say, let us keep hope alive. Let nothing disturb us. Let nothing discourage us. Ambazonians, keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. The happiness, the joy that you had in your heart, our refugees, just be assured that it will get more and more as time goes on until we finally get to
Okay.
Ambazonia. Thank you, Pastor.
Thank you, Kongela. Let me get your last word before Kong Paul. Your last word. The teller looks like it's frozen. Let me take Kong Paul. Kong Paul, your last word, please.
Thank you, Pastor Victor. We have to be focused. I think that is the main mission. We have to be focused. We have to re-strategize. We have to do something different. We have to do something different. Listening to conspiracy theorists, they make audios every day frustrated. They repeat the same lies, and they send it out to their gullible followers who believe their lies because they repeat it every day. You know, when you lie repeatedly, continuously, it becomes true to some people who want it to be. The friends of America have to work harder. They have to do something extra. This is the main focus. When I look at these people back in Nigeria, my family was once there. They were there for roughly 3 years in hiding. It was not easy for me. So when I look at those ones back home, who are still there suffering, they are my family. Now, if we have decided to take this path to focus solely on Ambazonia, then I think we have to do better. We have to be more focused. We don't have to even respond to scallywags. We don't have to respond to these CPDM members who call themselves Ambazonians. We don't have to. We have to improve on everything that we do. I want to thank us so far for the sacrifices we make. It's not easy for me. Nearly every Monday I work, and I close from work. Immediately I enter the studio. It's because I have Ambazonia at heart. It's because I want to talk. The passion, the will is there. Sometimes my body is weak. Sometimes I even sleep up, but I want to be there because I feel the pain of our people back home. I feel that pain. So my tiredness will not prevent me from talking, from educating. Fellow Ambazonians, now is the time. We have been standing on one spot for 7 years. It is time we come out with a whole new strategy. Back on home front, we see things have been coming back to life. Just last week, we had actions from the Bui Unity and the Longamatu Unity Warriors. We had action from, we had action from the Mezam Special Forces. We had action from the fighters. I mean, within a space of 1 week. Now in the World Refugee Day, we see how they came out in their numbers. So please, now we have to do better than what we are already doing. Thank you very much, Pastor Victor.
Thank you. Dr. Ella, are you back in the studio? Because I don't see you. Ma, if not, I will just conclude here by saying that thank you, fellow Ambazonians, for being there. We will do our best to continue to be out here for you. Like Paul have said, and every other person, we will do our best to do what has not been done before. There's a saying that if you keep doing the same thing, don't expect a different result, you always get the same results. So when we diversify to start doing different things, don't come and say, oh, what ABCD has been doing, If it did not work, is it what you're going to do? So you expect the ABCDs to keep doing the same thing that did not work. Then you are insane. Insanity is your portion. So we at Friends of Ambazonia will continue to push as the Lord will lead us. And let me say that God has never come down from heaven to do anything on earth. He uses fellow human beings to do things. I remember that it was the very Christian organization of America that after many years that Sudan had been in war with South Sudan, it was the Christian body of America that wrote and stood still and stood on their grounds that made President George Bush II to proclaim the freedom of the people of Southern Sudan. So we will do our best and believe God that nobody can corrupt men and women of God in America because you don't have what it takes to corrupt them. You can corrupt politicians, you will not corrupt men of God. By the way, you don't even know which men of God. So we are being led by the Lord to do what we are doing. And if you sit out there and want us to do it your own way, I want to say we'll not do it our own way because we are led by the Holy Spirit and God will continue to direct our path. And so, fellow Ambazonians, we are glad that you are out there. Keep pushing, keeping to the lockdown, the ghost towns. That is your own way to tell the international community that the war is still on. And the Republic are still there killing our people. You cannot give up now. Remember my monologue as I ask you, what do you want to be remembered for? That you had money in your bank account corrupted by the Republic or a good name? Some of us have chosen the path of a good name than the corrupt money from the Republic. And I believe you can do that and set Ambazonia free. Thank you so very much. We will meet again next Monday for another edition of The Awareness. Shalom. This has been your host, Reverend Dr. Victor Mbah from Ambazonia State Radio and Television. God bless you all. See you next week for another program. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
This is the most important and crucial period of your lives, for what you do now and what you decide now at this age may well determine which way your life shall go. And the question is whether you have a proper, a solid, and a sound blueprint. And I want to suggest some of the things that should be in your life's blueprint. Number one in your life's blueprint should be a deep belief in your own dignity, your own worth, and your own somebodyness. Don't allow anybody to make you feel that you are nobody. Always feel that you count. Always feel that you have worth. And always feel that your life has ultimate significance. Secondly, in your life's blueprint, you must have, as a basic principle, the determination to achieve excellence in your various fields of endeavor. You're going to be deciding as the days and the years unfold what you will do in life, what your life's work will be. Once you discover what it will be, set out to do it and to do it well. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a highway, just be a trail. If you can't be the sun, be a star. For it isn't by size that you win or you fail. Be the best of whatever you are. Finally, in your life's blueprint must be a commitment to the eternal principles of beauty, love, and justice. Well, life for none of us has been a crystal stair, but we must keep moving. We must keep going. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl, but by all means, keep moving.
God doesn't make it. The president of this country better wake up to the real fact. This country was united by permission. It was not one and indivisible. It was united by the will of the people of the Southern Cameroon, not by the will of any other person.
What about the youths championing the cause?
The future is theirs. I'm 77. Mine is gone. and may die tomorrow. If they don't fight, our fathers will come from the graves to fight for them. They have the right to fight for it. The better fight, man. The better bloody fight. No liberty is gained by lying down and allowing people to walk on you.
And the students held back at home?
Let them lose 1 year of school and get a better future. What are you talking about? Let them lose 2 years and get a better future.
What then?
You have to listen to the Anglophones. There's a problem.
No, the form of the state.
The form of the state. You know, in our questionnaire to Anglophones, we try to influence the Anglophone opinion, but we did not succeed. Therefore, it shows how deep the problem is.
When you say you tried to influence...
We tried to influence...
How?
Good question. When we said, what form of government do you think can solve this problem? Federation, for example. Decentralization, as we are trying to live it now. I think just about 4 or 5 people reacted out of 1,000. 69% of Anglophones said absolute, the word they used, many used was absolute separation. That is to say, cessation. What? Who was taken aback.
Secession was not on the questionnaire. You had federalism and decentralization.
Yes.
And they ignored the two.
But then we said, have you any other proposition to make? We left it open. Have you other proposition? But many said in the questionnaire, acting on outside the questionnaire, said we should have proposed also a referendum. They said, no, a referendum is not a form of state, form of government.
And when you look at that reaction, what do you read within the lines? What would you conclude is the stand of?
We drew the conclusion. We drew the conclusion because we have a document now, the causes, the propositions of those who reacted to our questionnaire, about 1,000 people, and then our own, what we think. For those who reacted to our questionnaire, 69% are convinced that if we want to love each other, that is to say, if the Anglophones and Francophones want to live as brothers and sisters, absolute separation on the level of government, that is important.
And that is what sounds like a taboo.
Our position is that everything should be put on the table. There should be no taboo. That's our own position. But not that it is our own, not that we are saying that we should absolute separation, but we say whatever the opinion of some, let us listen to him. But
secession should be on the table of discussion,
yes,
in the national dialogue.
Let them try to convince us. If they convince us, we should take it. If it's convincing. That is why I think personally.
Are you saying that if the people who are standing for secession convincingly present their point of view, President Paul Biya should accept to separate Cameroon?
Of course.
Is it feasible?
It's possible since it is human. It's not the law of God. We were not that. We were separate. Were we not? We were.
Do you think that separation is going to solve this problem? Personally, do you think that separation can solve this problem?